So, if you are listening to me on this channel 88.9 FM, what I usually do is I share some beautiful magazines and books reviews and then encourage you to read and find out the spirituality and the nourishment of your soul and your life and reflect on those ones. And today I would really love to introduce to a spiritual hub, spiritual media hub. It's called they actually launched a new website, and then I'm so happy to introduce because I help or I put some effort and time on this mission because as you all know that my mission on this life is to spread love, joy, and peace to the whole world. And this media ministry is more of like connected to my core values, and I love to be in the media. And then you know that I'll be talking and doing all different things in the media. And I'm doing this radio for almost last 15 years now, I think. Um, and that's the reason why I am connected to this media ministry, and I would love to introduce to this ministry, Media Hub. If you are a teacher, if you are a parent, and if you are a community organizer, whoever you are, and if you want some real core Christian values and content, and this is the place that you need to come. This is the hub that you should be connected. And I love the way that they designed, and it's been lot of big bunch of technical people and I was doing different ways of putting that up, and then all the hard work came into a realization, and they launched their new hub, media hub, this week. So I think that's a thing for Dominus Nisi to share that. So if you want to know what's at hub URL, it's called shalomworld.org. It's a worldwide media ministry. It's an apostolate of media approved by Vatican and following all the Catholic Church teaching, magisteriums and traditions and putting up all the values. But don't be too judgmental about Catholicism, because if you say about Catholicism, you think that, oh, it's so dry, you don't really find out anything for family because it's just no fun in it. But it's different because it's the true stories that you can find out from the whole world. And if you're in Australia, there is an Australian specific content is coming up, and we are helping them to find out all the real stories from Australian land with that smell from us from Australia. And we have around 2,000 different programs that filmed in this Australian land, and those ones are coming up in different shows and episodes. And I'm so excited during this Lent. We got a couple of great stories coming from Corio, that is west side of Melbourne, and another story is coming from Ballarat, and different stories from the east side, and then some great stories from Perth, Sydney. So if you want to know more about that Lent season and then how this media can help you through audio, video, and reading, this is the hub that you need to go. But a couple of things that really touched my heart is what I'm going to share with you, because I know many of this content from last 8 years, because I'm helping them from I would say when I started my rebirth after my cerebral aneurysm surgery. So these are the words that really touched, or took my heart. That's what I can say. So I shout out all the gratitude to the team behind the scene, and then the IT brain or IT lead behind on this website is from Australia as well. So it's great. We should be proud of all the technology expert behind the scene and then doing all this. Okay, coming back to these words that really connected with me. Jesus is the beauty your eyes were made to see. That word really connected me a lot, because these days, last 3, 4 months, I was having a dream of Sacred Heart of Jesus, and then very special connection to Sacred Heart. I did my studies, my schooling, my pre-degree in the school called Sacred Heart, SHCGHS, Sacred Heart Convent Girls School or Sacred Heart College. So it was connected to Sacred Heart, and there is a song that we used to sing at the Feast of Sacred Heart. And I still remember that, but I don't know how to sing that properly. I'm not a good singer. And my mom is a good singer, and I asked her to find out that song, but she was with, she's not really remembering that song. But I will definitely share that song once I got it. But the reason I mentioned this story here is that the image that I saw in my dream is that real beautiful image of Sacred Heart. And then what I did after that, I even though my altar got Jesus with a Divine Mercy picture, which heart is burning with a cross and fire. I didn't have the old Sacred Heart of Jesus picture where you pointing to his heart. After having this dream, I was cleaning up my garden shed, and then I got a big box of gifts that we got from different people that time. And then I was opening all different one to see which one I can use or what is inside and things like that. So I was opening a box, and then I saw a statue, a small statue of Sacred Heart of Jesus. Then it connected me a lot. Well, Jesus, I saw him in the dreams, and then this statue came up. So then I was looking at all different churches about that Sacred Heart of Jesus' images, and he's so beautiful. And that's what really touched me. This word, it's showing that Jesus is the beauty your eyes were made to see. So if you are concentrating on Jesus, you can see the real beauty of everything, the real truth of everything. And that's what that they gave that caption for the all the media that you can see, all the videos. The media can be a different type. So this is, if you click that one, that's the area that you will go with all the episodes, all the shows, all the live coverage that Shalom World did from last, like since I think 2014, the last 10 years one. And then there is one I love this. His words are sweeter than honey. And that's all, like all different ways that he's connecting to the core of your heart, that I love it. So Jesus is the beauty your eyes were made to see. Allow that the entertainment of all different things that this media offer. The other one I picked up, his words are sweeter than honey, promises richer than gold. And then these ones are connecting to you all the different things that you can do. Breathe in his own abundance. And there's another one. His touch heals the sick. And then talking about all the healing conferences, and Jesus heals them. All these ones. And I'll talk about my favorite one at the end. Okay. But again, I'm going through this one. So his words are sweeter than honey and promises richer than gold. And that's what I usually share in these episodes about that bi-monthly magazine called Shalom Tidings. And I'm not sure whether you know that this Shalom Tidings is going to the prisons in US in their tabs that prisoners can access. And almost all the prisons over there have the capacity to, put up all these stories, curated stories to the prisoners that will not impact their mental health. And then people are getting transformed and getting many different testimonies for this great magazine. So there is no greater love. That is the theme that Shalom took for this Lent season. And then there are trending stories that I usually talk during this segment. So I invite you to go through that one that is sweeter than honey, and then promises are, yeah, always better than gold. So if you want to know more about the video content, go through the Shalom World one. There is a live channel and there is an on-demand channel, and then you can do exactly what the other series like Netflix and other areas. You can log in free of charge, and then you can create your own playlist and then put it on. And if you are having kids, there is a kids session that you can add all the kids activities and shows, and then you can give to your kids. So you can create different profiles for your family. So will be a beautiful one. The next one that I really love to, talk in radios and then create podcasts. So I was helping them to do the podcast, a reality for Shalom World. I was helping them for last 2 years. And there's a wonderful team that they're doing lots of podcasts from Shalom. And if you want to listen while you're driving, while you are working, so those ones are happening. And there is a great way of the cross. If you want to reflect on the way of the cross, the best ones you can go there in the podcast and then you can reflect on during this season. And there are different conversations about the myth and the truths that what church is saying about. It's there. And then if you are a Bible study person, there are different Bible studies are happening in there. So if you are going through that journey in spiritually, I recommend you to pick up that podcast, Shalom World Podcasts, with an S at the end. So that's what you can see. You can listen to music, you can listen Bible study, and then you can even add different shows. And if you want rosaries and all different things are there, and allow that I encourage that go through the podcast. Yes, that's a wonderful area that you can connect through the audio. So you can connect through video through your eyes, audio through ears, and then reading, you can taste that. And what else you need? You need a healing. Yes, there are online and real healing retreats and conferences are happening. And if you feel like you need to pray because you need a healing through different prayer, there is a dedicated channel for the prayer called SW Prayer, Shalom World Prayer. There is a adoration going on. There is Holy Mass happening, and then you can send your prayer request, and there is missionaries and monastery people praying for you even without knowing you personally, but talking about the prayer request, they are doing sacrifices and praying for you. So there's another channel that's called Shalom Prayer. And if you are a person who want to know the current affairs and what's happening in your area, especially in the Catholic world, there is another area that you can see Shalom News. So there are different news that's from Vatican and then all around from the Catholic world. It's happening, and it is so dynamic and so entertaining, and the quality of all the programs are inspired by Holy Spirit and through the high technology. And this is all happening through the heartfelt donations and all different people helping to spread the good news through different ways. So we pray for all the people who are supporting through many different ways, through their time, through their financial help, through their ideas, through their technology help, and through their time to spread that news to the whole world. So if you are looking for dynamic, energetic, and advertisement free Catholic media hub, encourage go and find out Shalom World. ORG. And if you want to know more about it, just connect with me, and then we can help you to be a part of Shalom missionaries and spread the good news to the whole world. And if you are in Australia, we have a special a way of connecting through the youth, and we are and starting a club for youth. It's called Acutist Club. Yes, through that blessed Acutis and his prayers, we are starting that club for these people who become an influential people in the young community, and then help them to realize the powerful mechanism that they can spread the good news through the media. So if you are thinking about good news, I would recommend, highly recommend, to come to this media hub, shalomworld.org, and connect with us and help us in any way that you can. You can. And this is Bismi Palati on 88.9 FM, special show called Dominus Nisi.